Dad's Matter.
Hello, and welcome to Dad's Matter, Understanding Dads, supporting fathers across Norfolk. Today, we're going to look at how our children communicate their emotions through their behaviour. A newborn baby is unable to communicate with words. So to get the thing it needs from the world, it cries. When a baby feels hungry, it cries. When a baby feels cold, it cries. If a baby feels existential dread, it cries. But soon, it will smile and you'll smile back at them. And this is your first conversation with your baby. This is the beginnings of language. In the English language, we have 3,000 words to describe our emotions, and the average 2-year-old has a vocabulary of about 50 words. So, to communicate how they feel, they act out. Imagine how frustrating it must be not having the words to express why you need to drink Daddy's beer or paint the dog blue. This might sound silly, but to the 2-year-old, the frustration or emotion is real. Their jockey doesn't know how to control their horse yet, so the emotion is amplified. And if they don't have the words, they act it out. This could explain what some people call the terrible twos. So, Dad needs to step in and explain, calm them down, because they're not being naughty, just emotional.
Whoa!
However, it can take a little bit of negotiation with a 2-year-old's horse. As our children grow up, this behaviour as communication continues and changes as their jockey learns to navigate the rules and boundaries of life. But still, a massive 80% of language is non-verbal or behavioural. If we look at it from a biopsychosocial perspective, everything being connected, then our behaviour is an emotional reaction to our environment. Our emotions are triggered by chemicals, hormones, in our bodies that are released when something happens. For an example, if you're out with your dog on a country walk and the sun is shining and everyone you see says hello and smiles, then your body releases a chemical called oxytocin, which makes you feel happy and changes your behaviour. You smile back and walk on with a spring in your step. But if your dog attacks another dog and it turns into an argument with the owner, then your body creates the hormone cortisol, which changes your behaviour. You feel stressed and your mood is dampened, then you walk on with your head down, weary of the next dog owner. Now, it's impossible to avoid stress completely, with all the everyday traumas that modern life can throw at us. And sometimes there are things you just can't do, like paint the dog blue. And we actually need to feel sad to recognise when we are happy. Anxiety is great when it helps us make the decision not to poke a bear. But if we start avoiding social situations, it's a problem. If you're happy all the time, not only would you be very annoying, but you would be happy to poke that bear and get eaten.
Oh, hello.
All our emotions help us to survive, but that's another episode. If we can help our children through the negatives as best we can and promote happiness, then we will be rewarded by the lorry load. Thanks for listening.